Shalom, people of God. We bless God so much for a great and a wonderful day and the opportunity once again the Lord has granted us to go into His Word. And we are still on our 70 days of fasting and prayers. And today happens to be the 31st day of our fast. And today we are looking at Psalm 67, the verse 1. It says that God be merciful to us and bless us and cause His face to shine upon us, that your way may be known on the earth, your salvation among all nations. It said, let the people praise you, O God. Let all the people praise you. Oh, let the nations be glad and sing for joy. For you shall judge the people righteously and govern the nations on earth. Let the people praise you, O God. Let all the people praise you. Then the earth shall yield her increase. God, our own God, shall bless us. God shall bless us, and all the ends of the earth shall fear Him. When you actually read the NIV version, he talk about, oh God, be merciful to your, be gracious to your people and bless your people. And what I want you to take note of is it starts with a blessing and it ends with blessing. Okay, in between is what the purpose of the blessing is and how we as God's people have to respond to the blessing. So look at the very first verse. It says that God be gracious to us and bless us. So that is the first thing I want you to take note of. So it begins with a blessing and it ends with blessing. Look at the verse 7 and the last verse. It says that God shall bless us and all the ends of the earth shall fear Him. So it begins with a blessing and ends with a blessing, but in between is God communicating the reason why He blesses us and how we as God's people we have to respond to the blessings of God. Okay, so the very first thing it says that bless us, cause your face to shine upon us, be gracious unto us. Then look at what it says, that your way may be known on the earth, your salvation among all the nations. All right. So it tells us the reason why God blesses us. He blesses us for His glory. All right. He blesses us as to reveal Himself to humanity and to the world. So sometimes we think that, oh, okay, God blesses us and it is just all up to us for us to enjoy. But God has a purpose for which He blesses us. And one of the the reasons for which He blesses us is to make Himself known, to reveal Himself as the God in our lives. So people will know, He said that your way may be known on the earth, your salvation among all the nations. And I think if you have read 2 Corinthians chapter 2, the verse 14, Paul also talked about thanks be to God who always leads us in triumph. It says, so that the fragrance of the knowledge of Him. Okay, so it tells you that the purpose for the triumph, the purpose for the victory, the purpose for which we experience all the blessings of God, one is to manifest God, is to show the existence of God in our life, so that all the nations will know Him, all right, will know His ways, and will also know that He is in the midst of His people to save His people. Then the second thing is how we respond to God's blessings that come upon us. The verse 3 says that, let the people praise you, O God. Let all the people praise you. Let the nations be glad. For you shall judge the people and govern the people. Then it said, let the people praise you, O God. Let the people praise you. Then the earth shall yield its increase. I think yesterday we talked about the blessings of praise, what praise does for us. And one of the reasons why we always have to praise is that look at what is the verse 5. It's as though the next dimension of blessing won't come until we have responded appropriately through praise. And it says that let the people praise you, oh God. Let the people praise you. Then, look at it, then the earth shall yield her increase. God, our own God, shall bless us. God shall bless us once again. So, it is to let us know how important praise is and how God somehow has and has encapsulated our blessings in praise, so that when we praise, it also brings us to the opportunity of experiencing the increased blessing. So there is the initial blessing and there's an increased blessing that comes upon us. But the increased blessings actually is revealed to us. We experience that when we yield ourselves in praise, acknowledging what He's done for us in time past. And the beautiful thing that I see in this psalm is that there is like a cycle of God blesses man to reveal Himself. Man respond to the blessing in praise, and man ushers himself to another higher dimension of God's blessings. And I pray for you that in this season, may that be your posture, that God will cause His graciousness be upon you. You experience the graciousness of God and the blessings of God coming upon you. That in that blessing, His glory will be seen. And in that blessing, we'll have the proper and appropriate posture of praise towards Him. And it's going to usher us into an increased dimension of His blessings. And I pray that may that be your portion in Jesus' name. Amen.